You people absolutely have issues. So many issues. Look at all of them. Look at how many people this is. There are so many people here. I cannot believe this. And do you know why they're here? Do you know why they're packed in like sardines, rushing over to this viewing center in order to like coo and ooh and ah over our velociraptors? Because these things escaped last time and ate like a dozen people and scientists and security teams. And here I was panicking, thinking like, oh, they're gonna shut it down. I am in trouble now. And no, they didn't shut it down. I'm not in trouble. These people could care less. They could care less. You know what I say to that? I say it's kind of a sad reflection on the state of things in life, if you ask me. But if that's how they're going to be, I might as well take advantage of it. So let's go ahead and make a nice clothes shop. I guess people can buy shirts or something that say like, I survived the velociraptors of Seri's Island. Very poorly put together island where everybody gets eaten. So, I mean, where could I put this? So that I can run into all of those people, to be completely honest, because look how many of them there are. There's so many of them. I want them in my shops buying all of my stuff. I mean, if you guys are going to be here anyway, get over here, right? Well, we have a small... You know what? Let's get rid of this small power station because we have plenty of power coming in from some other stations. I just have to, like, connect all of it up. All right, hang on. It's, like, freaking out, but it's going to be okay. There we go. Yeah, I have plenty of power coming in from some other stations. And if I get a substation down, then this group will be fine too. There we go. And then it just needs to be connected here. And this fence will stop complaining at me in just a second. Come on. I know I have plenty of power. I have a whole other power station over here. Let me add in improved output on both of these. And I should have... Yeah, that's a lot of unused power. Oh, that's my problem. This little substation doesn't know what to do with itself. Well, that's not... Get over here. There we go. Alright, yeah, I didn't need to put all of this down after all. That was just silly. No, actually, I think I did need to. But I think if we take out that wire, that'll be fine. And we have somebody to release. Oh, the Ankylosaurus! Yes, I have an Ankylosaurus with brain aging modification that we have actually created for the sake of my scientist. Hello, my dear. You shall live longer than the other Ankylosaurus we have, and we will add it in over here with all of our wonderful Petaleaf and Emily and Wyvern. They've got a little team over here. Let's get the ranger team over here to restock. And Nip and Tuck. There we go. All right, so we also completed another one of the science contracts that we had. Let's get a secondary tall herbivore feeder put in just because I'm worried. Because it seems like Emily goes through her food fast, and I cannot wait to figure out where we can get some Diplodocus DNA so that I'll be able to hopefully come in and add more members to her little family too. And we also have another contract for security that we're fulfilling. We need to transport and sell both of these dinosaurs. So let's get that done. There's a theory that given enough time, anything, in fact all things will happen. Like the advancement you've achieved. Not to take away your achievement, but still, put it in context. Well, you know, I don't know if I would call this an achievement still. I still don't know what drove my velociraptors to such ends last time. They're super happy right now. Everybody's cool. They've got enough food, they've got enough water, they seem happy. But I came up with an idea that I actually personally love. In case this happens again, and these guys manage to get out, and they decide to start attacking guests, I have an idea of what I would like to do. I would like to add in some security goats. And those security goats are going to be the brave creatures on the front lines who will hopefully be eaten instead of the guest should our velociraptors ever escape once more. So, oh yes, dig speed! Dig speed has increased. Ah, that's fantastic. I am going to get that installed ASAP. And we're going to increase our security with a team of security goats who shall roam loose upon this island. And should the velociraptors become released once more, or any other of the carnivores, look at the scientist. He's like, what is going on? Look at the goat! All hail the security goats! Just popping on in, trotting down the street. Jeez, he's adorable. You go, little buddy. If I could name you, I totally would. But he will hopefully attract the attention of any of the carnivores that manage to get out. And if not, we just have wild goats living on the island now, which personally I absolutely love. So we will add in, so security goats. There we go, for the hotel. We have now added in security goats for the hotel. I hope they do well. This is going to be really awesome to see what happens. I don't think I even have the ability to find the Gallimimus genome, so he's going to have to wait on that. And let's pop in. And let's see what we can work on. We can do survival of the fittest in a medium power station, or we could like hurry ahead on entertainment. We're still collecting up fossils. Oh, I can make that Tissa. That's right. I really want to make her. She's so beautiful. I've still been trying to hold up until we can get to about $1 million worth of minerals to sell on the third island. It's so easy to get distracted when you have velociraptors suddenly loose inside of your park, with, you know, catching up on some of the other things to do on the other islands. But let's pop over to the building upgrade and research the helicopter scheduling, just all the research I want done. And I need to get that third research center built, don't I? That's right. So we do want to pop back over to the other island as soon as we can to build the third research center. That's actually super important for me. We have 2 research teams? I have 2 research teams? Sweet! I didn't know that! Oh, I'm gonna have those 2 busy all the time. Alright, and my expedition team for this group, dig yield has gone up. Dig speed, improves dig speed across all expeditions. Let's go ahead and have that put down for now. Because you can only have 1 expedition center at a time, right? Let's see, expedition center, yep, only 1 constructed per island, but you can unlock the dig teams. And I want dig team Bravo. A feeder needs resupplied. Alright, a little bit of micromanaging to get our day moving. Oh, this one, are you kidding me? Okay, we're gonna put down 2 feeders over here, because I'm not messing around with that. I am not messing around with that. The ground herbivore feeder looks different to me for some reason. I wonder if the ground herbivore feeder would make a fun decoration piece. Because I have nothing to actually decorate with. Alright, let's go ahead and put down a secondary. There we go. We're going to have a secondary feeder over here so that my velociraptors never become tempted to escape again. Because that was way more of a headache than it was worth for sure. Meanwhile, let's experiment with a new carnivore. Or at least, oh no, another dead dinosaur! Ah! Maybe some Dilophosaurs. I'm thinking they're smaller carnivores, yeah? So maybe we could add them in with the Ankylosaurus and with our beautiful long-necked lovely, and they wouldn't bother them. And if not, our little Dilophosauruses on the other island, the first island, have proven to be very well behaved so far. And they do have a very high rating. So what can I do to modify them at this point? Alright, we have the SAVANNAH. And can I increase their rating even higher? I sure could. And their immune response would be higher, which is good for this island because they could run the risk of becoming sick pretty easily. There's also the aggressive instincts for defense. There's one thing, some of them have the, some of them do have the instinct to kill. That doesn't mean we're gonna let them. Not on purpose, at least. And we could add in tooth hardness, which would make them even more popular. But I think it would decrease the viability more than it's worth. So let's get 1 Dilophosaurus incubated, and we'll experiment over here to see where we're gonna go. Also, we brought back more fossils. I love this. I want to get our Tissas. We'll put them down as kind of like a memorial garden thing where we had the outbreak and we've just lost a few people. All right, we're doing some research. Sweet. Helicopter scheduling research is done. I didn't even realize we had multiple research teams. And let's take care of that poor deceased dinosaur. And it is, oh, Tankia! No! Oh, that's so sad. All right, Tankia has passed away. But what killed her? Yeah, old age. Old age. The cycle of life. Look at all of these people. Holy cow. There's a lot of them. All right, let's remove Tankia. And we're going to need to get some new research in then. So who do I want to replace? Do I want any more? Tankia was this one. And that's a 40 on the rating. Wow. Can we increase that? That's arid and savanna pattern. Yeah, for 40. And then for defense, that would increase resilience with intensive repair. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then it would bring up, well, lifespan would go through the roof with this one. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have a new Tankia the second who would live a little longer. And we need to refill Brooklyn's feeder at the back down there. A lot of micromanaging. So let's make things speed along a little bit faster. Getting to 5 stars on this island is really what I'm after. And that means putting our foot down and starting to create some new dinosaurs too. So on that note, maybe a Dracorex or two? A little colony of Dracorexes would be nice. Unfortunately, the beautiful Tisas are not going to attract a lot of attention, it seems. But I think they're gorgeous. What else can we do with them? Can I change their look at all? Not yet. We can, however, make them more resilient with better immune response. And I can expand their lifespan immensely. Oh my gosh. They could live for a very long time with enough research put into them, but the viability drops like a rock. Huh. Alright, let's go ahead and I want to try to incubate one of them. And I think we'll have like a little Dracorex group right over here. I think that'd be pretty nice. So we're going to try to put down, this is a huge park after all. We're going to try to put down as many creatures as we can. Let me actually get, not the creation center, what am I doing? I need the viewing gallery. Let's go ahead and get the viewing gallery installed first, because that'll make it easier for me to figure out where we're going to put a nice little colony, nice little group of Dracorexes. Alright, there we go. And it'll be really nice to have something nice and peaceful after all of the excitement we have just experienced. So, let's come over and maybe this way, just all the way across. Yes? Sure. Alright, and then we'll come over here, have a nice little Dracorex area at the back, and we can probably mix in a few other things with our Dracorexes too. So build cost obstructed, phooey. Alright, come on. This way? Alright, this seems to be good. Up along the back, there we go. And so this will be our nice little Dracorex area. Something is missing power. Oh, I think we're running low on power. Time to make a new power station because I took out that old one so that we could have a nice scenic spot. New power station. Cannot flatten. Oh, right over here. It's not going to be the most attractive spot over here, unfortunately, with dual power stations, but I don't really have a choice. There we go. That's the one thing. The power stations are kind of interesting, but I really wish I had a little bit more control over where, like, what they looked like and where they went. But we can actually destroy a whole bunch of them and condense the power stations into a large power station once we unlock it. So that'll make it worth it. All right, let's get a gate down right over here. And let's see. The viewing platform faces that direction, so great view of Emily. And hopefully a lot of people over here at Emily's Jungle. Very nice, very nice. We don't have as many people as I wish we did, but maybe we'll have more people over at that clothing shop I want to set up for our other dinosaurs. Let's get a couple ground herbivore feeders popped in for the Dracorex colony. And there we go, a brand new Tankia the second who can come and join us. Is she going to look different? Oh, she does look different. Fantastic. Oh, she's beautiful. And hopefully we'll attract a lot of wonderful attention with people who will really appreciate her. All right, Tankia the second, it is. Come here, my dear. There we go. I need to add our rooster pack again. And is she going to be okay in here? Yeah, population is not too much. And yeah, Henry needed some companionship because he was pretty lonely. What about for Clickhead the second? Yeah, population is doing good. She's pretty entertained. Deception could care less. That should be Decepticon, but I ended up with Deception instead. And again, now our Velociraptors are totally happy. And I can't help but wonder if that's because they know they're completely contained now. We'll have to check in on our wonderful little security goats in a second too. All right, do I have any expedition teams out? I do not. Let's get more of the TISA. There we go. More of the TISA research in. And speaking of which, we're actually going to put in a TISA over here, I think. There's a whole bunch of room back here too. It's just harder to build in. But I really like whatever the heck she is. She's just so beautiful. So I wanna add in one of those dinosaurs so we can see what they look like. And right next to her, we're going to install a lovely little shop where people can come and buy new clothes in dedication of the absolutely terrifying experience that I had with all of the velociraptors. I mean, as terrible as it sounds, I can just see how people would be like, now I want to buy shirts that say, I survived a trip to the velociraptors of this island. All right, the live bait feeder should still be going, so we have plenty of goats. Plenty of goats. And the gyrospheres, I think we can actually research on the first island. So we'll be looking that up soon. All right, let's see. And there we go. Then we need the other side all set up so that people will be able to see our lovely dinos. Like so, right to the back. And now I need a gate so that we can have keepers come in and take care of them. And we need a couple spots for them to eat. This is probably too many trees as well. And you know how much I hate removing trees, but... Alright, there we go. Let's get a gate. And we're going to just start really adding in as many dinos as I can get my hands on. Alright, is that connected? Almost. I think a smidgen more of a path would help. There we go. Wonderful. And let's put in really quickly for our guests, because I know what matters to them is really being able to spend a ton of money. So let's put down, let's see, we already have a restaurant. Let's put in another gift shop so that people can come and here, we'll even have like right next to the velociraptors, we'll have like this little boulevard that people can walk down. And if they want to come spend their money, they can do so with my pleasure. Like, totally supportive and happy of this idea. Right down here, it's going to be a little shopping boulevard to memorialize that terrible event where we lost some of our scientists and we lost some of our guests to the velociraptor outbreak. If you can't really beat it, then I guess you might as well join it and make some money off of it. So that was the gift shop. Let's put down a nice clothing store right next to it. So gift shop, clothing store. A little bit further down, we'll have the arcade, and we'll have the spot where, let's back this up just a little bit. There we go. And sure, no more than 6 guests, but you know what? I feel like that's a little bit witty right now, Isaac. I feel like that's almost a challenge. Like, okay. Make sure you keep all your guests alive. I'm really enjoying my double fencing right now. All right, so we have a new TISA. Let's go ahead and release her. What do you look like? Look at you. Just beautiful. Yeah, I thought I would enjoy this one. Oh, I even love the way she sounds. Yeah, I'm happy about this. I like this one. An herbivore from China. All right, and she's lonely, so we are going to take care of TISA. Let's see. In just a second here. We are actually going to get her tranquilized right now that I know that she needs a companion. And let's add a task. And we're going to get her tranquilized. And let's check what is her ideal population size. All right. Ideal group size is 4 to 15. So we're going to get a couple more of them ASAP. There we are. Wow, did I read that right? 4 to 15? Because that's a lot of these guys that I suddenly signed up for and I didn't even realize. Let's double check. TISA? Yeah, 4 to 15. Susceptible to the avian flu, unfortunately. Absolutely gorgeous, for the record. Disappeared into the forest. We'll have to figure out what kind of forest she likes in a second. Hey, Dango. Hey, Yango. I need to get new replacements for the ones we lost soon. Man, she was clever. She disappeared into... Okay, she must have been tranquilized. She disappeared into the bushes really quickly. Where, oh, where did she go? Transport team. Aha, there she is. Alright, we're going to move her right over here. I hope this is enough space for 15 of them. That's a lot. That is quite a few. There we go. And then let's actually... Incubation speed? Okay, I think I have everything I want there. And did I actually get... Yes, I did. All right. And then over here, we do have a Dilophosaurus ready to go. Let's actually get a second one incubating. Oh, no. And this one was too weak to survive. Curses. I really want to be able... There we go. Incubate. I really want to be able to have lots of these guys because they're one of my new favorites. All right, let's... Yes. All right. We've got a little bit more... Then we've got a little bit more on the minerals to sell for the third island, and I am focusing on my new favorite dinosaur. There she goes! And let's make sure she gets in safely to her new place. We're building up a boulevard that will hopefully lead to a lot of people coming to buy a lot of things. No, we're going to go all the way for the onesie. We're going for like the gold, basically. All right, 6,000. I saw 6,000. Come back to me. 6,000. There we go. Yes. Oh my gosh. 7,000. Yes. 8,000. 9,000. No way. Oh, so close. 10,000. Okay. If we sell it for 61, we can get 10,000 profit per minute here. Let's do this. Let us make sure that people come and they spend their money. That'll add up over time. We're actually at max amount of people. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Can I sell for any more? 12,000. This seems like a good one. And we're not maxed out now. All right, let's come over to the gift shop. We're going to sell straight up to the night vision goggles. Come and spend your money, friends. I mean, you are here next to the site. Rumor has it that at night you can even hear the ghost of the scientist who were slain by the hungry velociraptors. And perhaps it's just the bleeding of our island goats, but you never know. You never know. All right, so we've got a nice gift shop. We've got, let's call it like the ghost tours. So the ghost tours over here for the ghost tours of the slain scientist. And over here, the I survived Venus. Answering to, of course, where is she? Answering to Venus, who is one of the slipperiest of our velociraptors to get out. All right, and Tessia is settled into place. Wow, I can't believe, like, the longer you spend per island, it's really fun because you really start getting attached to each one, and being able to just demolish things and upgrade them feels really good too. Also, I do kind of feel like I'm going to start using these herbivore feeders as decor because I almost have nothing else to do decor with. All right, gift shop number 1. We're going to jump straight up to the night vision goggles here too. We're going to sell them for a ton of money. We've got this. We've got a ton of people coming on in. And nice. Yes. All right. We're really starting to turn in some money. A little bit of income here, a little bit of income there. We're going straight up for the Dino Feast. Come on, people. Come on in. Actually changing it so that I'm making a little bit of an income. Okay, right about here. Nice, and the visitors haven't died, which is always good to see. All right, look at this. Yes, we're at 4.5 stars. I think we're about ready for the next dig team pretty soon here. I'm going to release this second Tisa. We are going to need names for her, of course. We're going to get her tranquilized and moved over so that this Tisa is not lonely because she's already displaying some signs of being lonely. We're going to get more of her beautiful DNA extracted. And let's focus on a new dig site just for a minute so that we don't exploit the old one too much. But I'm actually having a ton of fun. I know I've been focusing on one island for so long, but I'm starting to kind of find my flow with things, making sure that we've got cool little overlooks where people can admire the more dangerous dinosaurs, making sure that we've got like cool boulevards where they can spend tons of money, keeping a careful eye on all of our velociraptors who seem way too hungry for their own good, and now we get to keep an eye out for our security goats. I might add in 1 or 2 more security goat sections so that as we walk around our entire island, we might stumble on a goat or two, and hopefully, there, right there, there's one of our security goats. And hopefully if the velociraptors ever escape again, they will be more attracted to the security goats than the guest and the scientist. But if they are, I guess I'm turning money hungry, because then I'll just run ghost tours. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.